Yo, what up, UK? Welcome on in, man. All right, ladies and gents, we're going to be getting into a bonk build today, which is going to be solar. Um, so yeah, stay tuned. What up, are you winning? How you doing, man? Welcome on in. Glad you were able to make it, as always. Love your face, homie. But without further ado, let's get it. Are there any better ones than go all the way to the end? Maybe. Liking that one. Why is everything like a paper towel, dude? Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up, J Lion? How you doing, man? Kind of cool. It's a little raggedy. There's not really like there's not really anything that's good, huh? That one because it's a Cade. The Ace of Spades. All right, so what we're gonna do here, ladies, put it into here. I am just gonna work my way into what I used to know as far as I can either go Scorch with the hammer or I don't know. You guys okay? You know what? I know what I thought of. Because I don't think you... I think a lot has to do with the... that as well. Because Soul Invictus is what? Solar ability, final blows, hammer of soul impacts, and defeating scorched targets creates sunspot. Wand. And then, of course, final blows with solar abilities or ignitions and damage. Solar. So, not being able to use consecration is going to be trippy. But it will be worth it, I promise. It's going to be all, this is going to be a complete solar build. Give or take a couple things. No, it's because of the. Yep. So powered melee attacks against combatants makes you and nearby allies radiant. Defeating scorched targets grants melee. Yo, welcome on in, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for passing by. Hi. What's going on? What's going on? Hope all is good out there, man. Hope all is good. Oh, what I could probably do is could do this. Make it a little bit longer, bigger, you know? That was pretty chill, you know what I mean? Alright, so Ember of Torches on that. Defeating scorched targets grants melee energy and creates a fire force. Applying Restoration Cure or Radiant to allies grants increased grenade melee and class. I like Ember of Benevolence. Hammers. Okay, so throw a hammer. This is picking up a hammer. Melee ability. Yo, what happened to it? Oh, did they fix Ignite? They took Ignite off something? I thought this was like Ignite. Mission, right? Yeah. Now we grab everything that is going to be solar. Guess what? Yo, what up, Gothic? What up, Solo? Happy 4th, man. Happy Independence Day. Yo, what are you up to, bro? For you, I'm working on a bonk build. So I'm gonna be doing the bonk, getting ready for Edge of Fate. Still haven't bought it yet. Still on the fence about it. I know. I kind of like, I don't have any plans to do any worlds first or anything. I don't have a team or anything like that. Not that I'm, you know. I don't want to, do I want to do that? Bring out the old into man. Good old galley. Then there's going to be, what do I want? I could do, don't get me wrong, I can do aberrant action. Yes, I could do. Keep it like textbook, right? Got rocket. Got that. I mean, in case I need to, I guess. But now the real question is, okay, so I guess I can just do... have 98, dude. Goes. Those are the two. Yeah, dude. Yo. Just giving you a heads up, man. Like, it's not appreciated in here when you do that. I'm not anybody's racist trope, dude. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the compliments and everything, but they're not. Come on, man. You don't have to say all that shit. You can just be like, yo, dude, I like your beard. Cool. You know what I mean? It's super disrespectful and oh, I know. I know. But I'm letting you know as a person that doesn't find it okay in this chat, right? It might be okay in other places because that's what you've learned, but the reality is I have a video on it if you want to go look on it. It's probably like the second video and it'll explain it pretty deep. You know what I mean? It's just we got to do better as people to not stereotype people and do that shit to people. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? That's like we could do better. We need to do better. You know. Yo, Tani, what's happening? How are you? You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to take those out. So, no, you're good, bro. You're good, man. You're good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's old, dude. That's like 50s, you know, talk. You know, all you youngins, all you new, all you new kids on the block, you know, trying to because we've accepted it as a joke, and I'm not somebody's fucking joke. Sorry, dude. You know, I bleed blood just like everybody else. What are we gonna do? So we're gonna try this out. It's gonna be really. I don't need that. Appreciate that, man. Well, thanks for understanding. You know what I mean? And thanks for the support. Thanks for the follow. I do appreciate that. Honey, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in, stopping in, and hanging out, checking out the stream real quick, right quick. Dude, man, there's so many no. Wait, oh, you know what I need to do? Do this one. Fleet triumphs and guild. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? That's everything on master. Yeah, I'm good. I guess we could do Red of the Nine stuff to see how the bonk build works. The only thing I have to change, obviously, because you can't keep throwing the hammer like repetitively. You got to be like, or repetitively, is I have to throw a regular normal punch in the middle. So it's like hammer, punch, or even thinking. Because what's going to happen is when Edge of Fate comes out, I want to be able to punch, throw the hammer, recall the hammer, throw the hammer. I'm pretty sure it's going to work like that where call the hammer. That's going to be the air time to recharge your hammer and throw it back out. Yo, what up, Hadomi? Everything's been chill, man. You know what I mean? Everything's been chill, man. I just worked on a couple videos, posted some videos. Keeping it simple, man. I try to keep a pretty chill, simple life. I'm not out to game. trying to one up people. You know what I mean? Just
Everything dies, God.
trying to exist in a world full of hate. You know what I mean? That's all. Just trying to find my tribe of people that are chill, dude. Okay, so I got those. Let's do Fire of the Watcher, I guess. Fun. For funsies. Yeah, man. Hadomi meat.
An old acquaintance among the hidden tells me that a Seraph
Just gonna say
complex
free.
recently powered on for the first time since the collapse. Shortly thereafter, Vex incursions were reported. Anna flagged the site as a potential pillory bunker. If the Vex gain access to its systems, they'll use it to wrest Rasputin's submine data away from us. It would be catastrophic.
What do I got so many control? Well, I used to work one. I've been doing this for a long time. Two,
You've landed at the source of the complex's AUG supply.
I don't do thrift store videos, but I would go to thrift stores because there's like a lot of thrift stores in my area.
Opportunity is short.
And,
surges destabilize the complex,
I found
and
like
Vex are breaching the command matrix.
They were brand new 4 Xbox One controllers, and they were $5 a piece. I snagged them. They were brand new, dude, pretty much. And so I just snagged them. So, and I had them as backup because I kind of do burn through them. Like as you can see, like this one here, I use a controller even though, whatever. But like this rubber here, I've played because I grind a lot of games, so therefore like Diablo, all of the Diablo series, right? All of the Borderlands series, Destiny, of course. Now like Path of Exile 2, like I just burn through controllers. They'll like start drifting. Not that and I don't play rough on them. It's just the long hours of. Switch them. Little tips and tricks, ladies and gents. On your controller, you can go to custom, scroll down to your charged and uncharged. And split them. And then I just use left bumper for my finisher. Or left click for the finisher. So that way you can always store your camera and not get stuck in between the regular ballet. Gotta get a little bit used to it because I haven't been using it for a while. So I used to use this build a lot. Obviously when it was cooking. It's still kind of viable. You just have to factor in that extra pause. That's all you gotta do. Oh, they're the same. They're just the white version of the Xbox One controllers. If you're wondering if my background's real or not, it is. Oh, it's pretty clean. Yo, Chewy, thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate you. Oh. I throw the regular melee punch. I throw that because like it's a good way to time the Minotaurs when they teleport. You just throw that, and that's like when your melee finishes, they usually appear a little bit right after that. Not right on that. And the reason why I do all 4 of these last, like you don't do them all except for the last ones. And the reason why you do that is so you can finish them all at once. And it doesn't bring in the exploding harpies.
It's unusual to see so divisive Vex outside the Black Garden. They're a fanatical sect of programming devoted
How
to
the
the
harpies
darkness,
didn't come in the whole time,
or
the
rather,
exploding
the
ones at least.
witness.
Yeah, dude, with 4 of them, man, like 4 controllers.
The Ishtar Collective in a seraph complex.
2 whites and 2 black ones, and then of course the ones that I ever had that
They
came
were
with.
rivals in the Golden Age.
So I have them as
This wasn't
backups,
just a pillory site. It was
just
a joint
you know, because of
research
time, and I
facility
never have to go really buy
focused
anything. You
on
know what I mean?
extrasolar
Like it's
colonization.
all about like being a
So
budget
divisive. Have been scouring research
gamer and a
logs.
streamer, because obviously we all know that streaming,
They
you
were
know,
looking
have
for
to be
something more than to imprison Rasputin's
really,
sunlight.
really huge in order to make it. You know what I mean, and not worry about that stuff. The guy like I would like to model my business after is the freaking guy on TikTok that always like people are always giving him a hard time, like, yo man, you know, how many PCs you got? And he's I think he, I don't know if he's Filipino. He's got the little mustache. He's like, oh, you asking me how many PCs I have? Well, let me show you. And he gets up and he like, this one, this one, this one. Like that dude like has so much sponsorship, dude. It's insane, dude. And he started from nothing. So it's cool to see that kind of stuff, man. We don't ask that kind of stuff around here, man. Like you're on fire. I'm gonna tell you, you're on fire with the like. There's a lot, man. There's a lot you're doing. There's no need for you to know that. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. think I've already gotten this with the here. I think I ran this. I see it. I mean, honestly, I mean, that all depends on your behavior. You know what I mean? Like, well, you know, I believe that. You know what I mean? I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I've been doing it for a long enough time that if you genuinely like being here, like people that are genuinely like just genuine, that would like to just be a part of the chat, just hang out and enjoy the stream, like you genuinely do so. You know what I mean? Asking, you know, personal questions, age, those are all doxing kind of questions. You know what I mean? Obviously entering in and doing the racist trope stuff right out of the gate, which you didn't understand. So I'm being graceful with that, going cool, right on. He doesn't understand. It's fine. But I literally get like dozens of people that roll in there and do the same exact thing. You know what I mean? All day. So it's like, and they don't think it's wrong, but it is. You know what I mean? So in this case, there's people that are going to be like, that's okay, no big deal, I don't give a shit. Which I shouldn't care. I used to not care about it at all. And then it's like, then I realized the community at large was okay with making fun of Asian people. That's not, so, you know what I mean? And for a long time in my history of being out and about, I would make fun of myself, so people like you didn't have to. You know what I mean? So other people like yourselves didn't have to. But you still did it anyway. You know what I mean? But we've already discussed that. We're good. So sorry if I'm the streamer that the first time you roll into is like, dude, this guy's got all this shit, man. What the fuck? Like, it's actually they're called boundaries. So if people can't understand or respect boundaries or don't know what those are,
could it be linked to my visions?
could learn a couple things about appropriate chat, being appropriate in chat, being
in these files?
an appropriate person when you're meeting new people out in the room too. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna just roll up to some Asian dude and be like, yo, dude, man, you look like Mr. Miyagi, man. What the fuck, bro? Like, oh, and like the guy's gonna be like, I don't fucking know you, dude. Like, you know, as opposed to being, hey, man, what's going on? You know, nice to meet you. I'm so and so, or whatever the case is. Like, there's, you see what I'm getting at? Like, we're going back to that. Like, just the troll mentality, the toxicity mentality of the generation of gaming is not welcome in here. Not saying that you're a troll, but if those are things that you like to do, you like to give people grief and to give people a hard time. Unfortunately, toxicity has been proven to be abusive. So not okay. You know what I mean? And then people mask that by like, hey, I'm just messing around, bro, you know, because they realized they got that boundary in front of them, but they got caught in what that's not okay, you know. I've never had an appropriate job. Yeah, you know, well, it's just I'm coming from a different place. I'm not like your average everyday other streamer, even though I'm a streamer. I get that. Interacting with people is always a great thing. Nothing wrong with that. I obviously you can see I'm interacting with you. I don't mind talking with you, having a conversation with you. But at the same time, it's like it seems like it's as opposed to just understanding, and it might be a thing that I don't know, like, you know what I mean? I don't really know you, right? I don't know what your intentions are in this chat. All I can do is lay down boundaries going, hey, you know, chat, I'm usually pretty chill, laid back, no drama, no racism, no trolling, no toxicity. Just have a normal conversation with people about, if anything, start off with the game. Like, hey, you know, what do you like about Destiny? You know, like just stuff like that. Or what do you like about Destiny? Are you a gamer? Do you play in Destiny? You know what I mean? There's this thing with the internet and with chat that people can come in and they want to be as rude as fuck to people, rude as hell to people, and regardless of their nationality or whatnot, and they don't have that like that filter on. And I know, and don't get me wrong, I grew up in an era where trolling, you had to survive and fight your way out verbally. I get that, like, but at the same time, people nowadays, and especially on the internet, don't have that filter, so they just come in and they just dump on people, not realizing and not even caring that they're affecting the other people's side, right? Even though if they don't try to let it affect them, then they come back and they keep doing it and they keep doing it and they keep doing it, keep doing it, and then it turns into the question, why are you doing it, right? Are you genuinely there to support and help and be part of the chat and be part of a community of people that are just chill and, you know, not involving toxicity and negativity towards another person? And you might not think it is not until someone tells you it is. And the real choice for you to make is like, hey, am I going to get offended of that because I can't say what I want? And it's not like, I'm not telling you can't say what you want. I'm just saying I'm not okay with what you're saying to me. That's the difference. And you can respect that or not. Like, people can, right? They can be like, all right, well, whatever, and then go to the next streamer that's fits right along what you're doing, and that's cool, right? And those are things that I've taught a lot of other Twitch streamers that, you know, have become partnered, become affiliated and partnered on the platform. That you really have to mind your P's and Q's, right? You have to really mind what you say to other people. And especially when you're trying to grow as a streamer or trying to grow streaming, that yes, your opinion does matter, but how you project it and how you cultivate a community and people in general will make or break, or won't even, you know what I mean? It will either make or break you as a streamer. Sponsorships as a world of, because there's a responsibility that streamers have that they're ignoring. That's cultivating a non-toxic community that almost everybody is in the world right now of rage baiting and gaslighting. So, you know what I mean? That's like the new follow, click, and like. And not that I refuse to. I just don't want. Like, I've been through enough shit in my lifetime and on streaming with about 15,000 hours of live streaming to not care enough that if somebody doesn't like me, I'll be more than happy to ban them or leave and never come back. That's okay. Like, I'm cool with like making friendships and being cool with people, but at the same time, if they can't keep their behavior in check, then I'm not mad at them. Like, that's just the way that they are, right? So, but I don't have to surround myself with that. Trying to surround myself with good people that actually give shit about thing and actually care that, like, you know, that I'm here, rather than be like, yo, you know. That's all it is, man. Yeah, I mean, and a lot of it too, like if you look at a lot of it too, a lot of platforms are going in that direction. Like everything was fake it till you make it. Everything is like cringe. Everything is troll. Everything is like, let's be Andy the YouTuber guy. Let's be, you know, PewDiePie. Let's be all this stuff. And now everything is starting to, the whole thing is shifting in a direction where you have to be organic. You have to be real. You have to be yourself. Best that you can. Obviously things are scripted as far as like TV shows. I get that, but toxicity is what's ruining gaming, even though there's a large spike. But at the end of the day, toxic people, trolling, all that crap is destroying gaming hand over fist. And people do it for a living because they make money at it. And they do it because they can and they want to and they can give a shit, right? You know what I mean? People do the rage bait. The rage baiting people are insane, dude. Like they're good at what they do. They're all about rage baiting people and obviously, you know what I mean? And that's the kind of vibe I get a lot from people. So, you know, so if that ever affects you, because I see that you're a Twitch streamer, right? The minute you start building a toxic community, it only takes literally seconds for them to eat you alive. You know what I mean? They will turn on you. They'll dox on you. They'll do whatever they can to destroy you. They'll follow what they want. They respect you to a point until they're wrong. And when they're wrong, they give them all that. You know what I mean? It's not a safe environment for newer people to come in and enjoy streaming or gaming. When there's a toxic community in play. Oh no! Crap. That was nice. Well, toxicity at the end of the day is abuse. When people start recognizing that, like, it's abuse. Verbal abuse. And understand, not taking away freedom of speech. I am setting boundaries for myself of what level of toxicity I want. And that should be also another thing that's like, it's kind of sad that people have to create a boundary for behavior. You know what I mean? And it needs to happen. That's all. That's all, man. I mean, jokes are jokes. But you don't really know until you get to know the people, right? It's it's like a first date, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Kind of want to be on your best behavior, get to know the person before, you know what I mean? Or we could look at it like this too. I could be totally wrong, but to me, this is my safe space, man. You know what I mean? And you don't have to, and you know what I mean? And you don't have to adhere to shit and just be like, no, like, a little too much for me, I'm out. Like, you know what I mean? Nothing stops you from going, all right, this guy's maybe too much for me. You know, I can't get to mess around. And that's probably why I'm not famous. I don't know. I'm not trying to chase fandom, you know, I mean, not fandom, but not trying to be like famous. Is that the G-roll? But not the adept one, huh? Close. Pretty close. We're good. You know, who knows? You know what I'm saying? You know? It just comes as, I guess, you know, I got to a point in stream where I just got tired of being put on, dude. Taking it back.
Vex mine remains in this terminal like an open door.
Implement boundaries.
It's using the tower's arrays to connect with installations across Seoul.
A lot of people didn't like it.
This must be
and
in
then those are the same people
to
that
imprison
were
the sublight. Breaking their connection
ended up being
could
that
end
were
this
terrible
threat.
people. So it goes on. Ooh, do I do this? Quit. Interesting. Like, this is the wheelhouse of weapons. And it's vexed. Oh, still hunt. Still hunt with a Titan. I may do galley just to see. Oh, I mean, there's also this too, right? I mean, I don't know. Does Icebreaker even work that good anymore? Yo, Stone Regent, what is up, my dude? How you doing, man? I mean, I know Whisper of the Worm's good if you land all your shots. Lament. No reason. No reason other than being Lament, dude. This. Sword. Charge. I'm on it. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate you. And honestly, thanks for the conversation. And I hope you learned a couple things. And if not, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Have a good one out there. Be safe. Take care of yourself. And enjoy the 4th. Enjoy Independence. Thanks, man. And more importantly, you could run and punch all of these. The boss is spazzing out, dude. don't know how this is gonna work, but I don't even know if it is gonna work. I mean, it's actually not bad for how sloppy that was, dude. It felt weird, like. It felt really sloppy. Because you also get more damage if you block, right? Oh, okay. Damaging. Yo, Maple Syrup, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome on in, welcome on in. We got a single heavy. Is it heavy? Still no heavy, huh? Oh, I got 6. Woo! Lot. Oh, there's more. It's taking longer because I'm trying to get that. Trying to do it with the little mat. Did this go back to this? Damn here. Well, there's a little more. We got 30. Go. The auto rifle, you get it from Europa here. It's called Arctic Haze. The best possible roll you can get on it is Dragonfly and Subsistence. Pretty common weapon if you've done Europa, and you can also farm it too. It also is it's also a bounty or a quest bounty. Bounty. If it rolled with incandescent, I think it would have been sweet, but it's just not. Firefly's like your best bet. Pretty cool, right? Oh, did I hit it? Oh, I didn't mean to. All right. Almost two-faced it. Not really, but almost. With just the event. I mean, obviously I use the sniper rounds. I just think it's hilarious. Pretty funny. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, because I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. It's always the same.
Their hold over the security systems. Perhaps now we can... No. No! They're driving the reactor core to a meltdown. It's going prompt critical. Those power surges were intentional. Get to the reactor.
Get to the chopper.
We lose everything.
The chopper. Alright, so we got these here. 2020. You know, just making it work. Ooh, target lock and reconstruction. That's actually not terrible. They need to make a a Titan melee ability where he has two hammers, and he like straight up, like instead of the pyroglaive one, the pyrogale or whatever, slam. He runs around with two hammers. He just does like these crazy combos, like kind of like a Wolverine on Marvel's Capcom. No plan B. Oh, Pumpy. This is gonna be probably the best mid-tier stream you'll ever see in your life. I'm not that hard up, man. You know what I mean?
Guardian, what we've seen here proves
Not that
my
hard up, and I
visions
have nothing to prove.
merit. We must secure the complex to convince Ikora. Trust is a frail thing.
Training wheels.
As much as our mission, if this can restore her faith in me, I need this.
What up, King? Pretty chill, man. Well, I'm nice if you're nice, right? Because every action has a reaction, correct? So welcome to the chillest stream on the internet. My name is Ninjerky, and welcome on in. If you have any troll, rage bait, gaslighting, negativity inside of your soul, and you're here for that, pretty much it. Pretty chill, pretty chill stream, pretty laid back. Not after anybody, not out to get anyone. Enjoy playing video games like anybody else, and trying to make it in the world of streaming. Been at it since 2016. I didn't get to choose to be born the way that I am. I am, you know, I'm here, and you know what? Pick up the Fire 1 from Zur yet? I already have it. Or is the one from Zur like special? That was a lucky bounce. I thought it was. I thought it was done. Yeah, to give you a little bit of I don't know, missing necrochasm. I'm only missing what 5 of those oversouls or whatever. I don't have the salvations exotic. I don't have Teraba. That's pretty much it. So 3 exotics. Or exotic armor? I think I got them all. Hunter. Warlock. Gotta catch them all. And then for poops and giggles, I have a 699 out of 700 volt. Why? I don't know, man. I like collecting stuff, man. Just waiting for Bungie to make more room, man. Did you pick up Goyer? Just behind the screen ranting about y'all Destiny streamers right now. I appreciate that. Just farming, I see. I'm just mindlessly playing what I'm doing, because fireworks are gonna start here in a little bit, so I'm just gonna, you know, I wanted to run one. Say hi to everybody that, you know, pops in and says hello, and watch some fireworks, and probably come back and play until 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, okay, sure, no problem. Kodak, what's happening, man? What up, King? King Kurisu. Kurisu? Kurisu. If I get that. My hammer. So what I did here is I basically building my Bonk build, my Titan, which is not really hard to get. Like, if you really want to know how to make a Bonk build, all you really need is Synthoceps. Well, were you guys waiting for more? Alright, Synthoceps with literally Roaring Flames and Soul Invictus. kind of pretty much it. Obviously, you can do the your fragments. Anything that adds to Scorch or Radiant or powered melee attacks against combatants make you nearby allies radiant. Anything that goes into map. This you can do Amber Benevolence if you want to do the restoration stuff. Yeah, I'm actually a Warlock main, but I can play all three just as well. At least I think I can. I just wanted to make a Bonk build because I haven't bought, I'll be honest, I haven't bought or pre-ordered the Edging of the Fate. Edging of Fate. What up, Wrathful? But I am pre-building an old build. I've used to use this build all the time. It was just fun to be able to throw your hammer at something mindlessly. It's so rad. Hey. That was weird. Did it not go? And for those of you that ever always run around like, oh, where's the freaking second chest? See how this has a hole in it? That's not it. So you want to go to the one that has the platform on it. Right here where the platform is at. Booyah! So now you go to the staircase here. Every time. Right here. Whee! Collect it. This one? This is the no hesitation. You get it from the pale heart. Hey, Kentith. What up, warping? Yes. Yeah, I think it is a Soros type, isn't it? Isn't that a Soros? Isn't there a way to see what it was? And yes, I did beat the Harpy with the Lament. Three-phased it. I probably could have two-phased it if I was utilizing it properly, but come on. Just mid around. You know why? Because it's just okay. I don't try to claim to be a guru. I mean, maybe a guru of Destiny, but like I don't try to like act like I know everything. Try to be like, professional esports Destiny player kind of thing. I just having fun with it. Yeah, I have my gripes about it too. Yes, I bitch and complain about this game just like everybody else. I have my moments. End of the day, I made some incredible friends from that, so that's my huge takeaway from it. And nobody else can take that away from me unless my friends stop being my friends. That would suck. Happy Independence Day, man.
The Vex mine directs power to the reactor. Kill it, and the complex should stabilize.
Oh, I actually hit him? Dang, I didn't think I was gonna hit him. I hear you. Let's make some magic. Long range. Oh, right in the belly button. We're gonna go here. You get a hammer. You stream on the purple app as well? I do. I do. But only if you genuinely want to be there. That's all I ever hope for in life, is that you all just genuinely want to be here and have good intent or ill will. You know? Not the kind of person that gets jealous that I'm doing better for myself. I'm trying to bring it back to old school where people cared. People don't care anymore, dude, and it makes me sad, you know? I just want to be around people, even if it's 50 people, man. I give a shit. The only people on the planet that don't care anymore. I heard him there. Oh, I got it. Woo! I think I was gonna get it. I'm gonna do it again with the Lament. Lament solo or what? I don't even need that. Oh my god. Spaz. I'm being a spaz. Terrible shot. Is that it? Is it? Alright, damage is over. What do you guys think? Was that enough damage? I mean, it's reasonable, I guess. For being a sword. Funny, dude. Why am I doing it? I don't know, man. I guess the same question can go for most of you out there. Why are we even playing Destiny? I don't know. Addiction, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can check out my link tree. I got a link tree page. I mean, Gonzalez, all you gotta do is look at my front page, homie. It's all there. It builds character, you know. I'm just kidding. Happening. What am I? Oh yeah, I've got to do this. Yo, appreciate the follow. GGX Senpai, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the chill stream on the internet. Going with Gonzalez on that, right? Did I not? What is happening, dude? He's such a bully, dude. Alright, there we go. Oh no. Look on this side. Let's rush it. He's chasing me around. All right. One on each side, right? Look at those. Ooh! This thing's kind of becoming like a pain in the butt. I almost want to use my other one. Because it's like, it's weird with the floating shot, I guess? I don't know. It's more of a straight shot. Like, it doesn't... Like, the bullets don't go, like, wilding out, you know? Wrathful, thank you so much, man, for the hype in chat. Okay, nice. Maybe it just looks... Up. This way. In here. like the laziest 3-phase ever, huh?
This was a clever incision by the witness.
Was it though?
A multi-front attack. Sabotage us, glean knowledge, and annihilate any trace of advantage. Extrasolar colonies.
Oh, well, that's not terrible. Thunder.
Ages ago, Saint and I thought we'd leave the city once we'd made it safe. We'd explore the universe.
You guys see this roll,
That
dude?
time never came.
You bait and switch with Envy?
A matter of
Not the shiny. but-
finite seconds lost in the margins then.
Oh, this one's got
Now-
auto loading.
There's only the want of more.
But
But we learned to make do, young boy.
well, that's gonna be the. That's kind of
Turn
like the
the
bonk
edge of
build.
the
Obviously,
feet
I can use whatever
into
solar
victory.
weapon I want to. It's not like set in stone. But all you really need, dude, is literally Synthoceps. Those ones are pretty good. Like there is that, you know what I mean? So yes, I could. Let me. I can roll. Be kind of like basically my hammer build, bonk build. We all know about bolt charge. My Unga Bunga build. I wish you can delete them, and then I wish you can organize them. You know what I mean? I don't slot out and stuff. You know, you don't know until you try. If you don't mind me asking, Senpai, what character do you use? Me and Hunter? You have all three? What's your favorite build on the Hunter? And for those of you out there, everybody in chat, is there any, how many people are in chat right now? Do me a huge favor. How many of you have all the DLCs? If you do, type in one, or type in yes. And if you don't, type in no. Hey, Kaylin. The golden gun. Have you ever used the moth build? You can't really go wrong with still hunt, dude. Nah, I never used it. Cause it's pretty fun, man. Pretty fun. It was really fun until they obviously they literally nerfed everything for the hunter, and I feel that. I think it was unnecessary to, because everybody was this is the thing, everybody was griping about invis and PvP, and they nerf everything on the hunter. It's like, that's all PvE stuff. Leave the PvE stuff alone. Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you guys, and it's not like it's a negative thing. It's more of like a cost thing, Do I really want to afford it? I do know that, like, I'm not impressed by, like, you turn into an energy ball and cruise around. Like, that's like Sonic the Hedgehog stuff, which I don't like. I do not hate. Like, I don't hate Sonic the Hedgehog, but it seems like a Sonic the Hedgehog developer got in there, wanted to do the rolly ball thing. Like, that has, like, if you think about it, like, what, like, even lore wise, like, there was never like an era of turning into a ball of lightning. Ass Bife. Weird. They could have utilized a better system, I guess, than that. But my hunter with an poke, Star Eaters.
Guardian, my forces report that Shadow Legion units are shifting their attention to the Cloud Arc.
That's likely why Neomuna's defense systems are reading offline. But I bet those Vex punks are also poking too close to the city's internals.
Although I'm not gonna lie, like I do kind of like, obviously want to play Destiny style Star Wars. That's like not totally, that's like a whole nother.
Shadow Legion are forcing Taken into that Vex punk?
The VexNet uses similar gateways as the Cloud Arc, which means they could infiltrate the network and gain access to the Veil.
Taken are relentless, especially under the Witness's control. We need to get in there and stop them.
Ba, 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 ba. Just gotta remember what this one has. Oh, that rock bait sword.
Follow those Taken.
Oh, we got
and
that
remove them
champion,
from the
right? Yeah, we
system.
got that champion. We're good.
Hey, Guardian? I'm not sure just how much damage these
We got it, dude. We got the.
but hopefully we can beat them to the punch. The Cloud
I think we
Arc
got
is
it.
built on
There's only the
energy
one
built
champion,
by
I
the
think, right?
Veil. It's resilient, but not impenetrable. A backdoor wouldn't be impossible. Maybe getting rid of whatever is at the center of this will also help our Vex problem. Maybe.
This one's pretty good, dude. I wish I had this in the adept version. I don't think this one is.
There's got to be a way to destroy these blights. We can't let
I
more
need
of them form.
Because what it does is you can, I think you can proc, as long as you proc the Sever. Which one stays, which one goes, which one stays, which one goes. Oh no. I mean, at the end of the day, like, find happiness in whatever it is that you do. That's really it. You know, regardless of what I say or what anybody says. You know what I mean? Find happiness playing a video game that everybody hates, then Good for you. You know
The
what I mean?
Taken haven't even been here very long, and they've still managed to take over this Vex pocket.
They're fitting allies
There's no,
for
you know what I
Callus,
mean?
infesting any space they're found
But
in.
it is, I do think
we
it's
waited
sad
any
that
longer,
people that
This would have been much worse.
Yeah. I don't even want to think about
that
that.
Microsoft laid off 9,000 people yesterday. A big dog? What's going on, man? Did we get the
This is the access point. Let's get rid of that Taken before it opens a path into the Cloud Ark.
Okay. That's pretty much the that's the moth build. Pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy. Oh, this is a naughty build. This is for sure a naughty build. Okay, that's not what I put in here. That was so weird. Not what I. I do Borderlands. Any of the Borderlands series is always good. I like Diablo, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Path of Exile 2. The Division 2, especially with the new DLC that recently dropped. I mean, it's a small update. It's like a 6 to 10 hour kind of a gig, but put me over the. This should put me over the. Like a variety of games, man. You know, almost. I don't want these gloves. I could just run that too.
A warlock and a dredgen ask a question.
What is the nature of the dark?
Our answer awaits you. Guardian, do you read?
Eris, I got this. Go back to yelling at that tree on Io.
You need a handler, Rat. And the Guardian needs support.
Suit yourself, Three Eyes.
I forgot I switched my buttons around for the Bonk build. Alright, I'm gonna head out and try to get some sleep. Have a great stream and great rest of the night. I'll be around tomorrow night if you're on. Hell yeah, dude. Happy 4th. Oh, you already saw the fireworks, huh? How was the fireworks if you guys went and saw it? Get some rest, man. Yeah, I definitely see that. You know, I oh yeah. I love it, dude. You guys hear the board? Oh, cool. knew he was getting too close. Should have switched up. Actually, not a bad one phase. Yeah, first phase. Hey guys, 1K is cooking, bro. 1K is the deal. But what I need to do instead of the healing, I should just do the powering rift. Have a healing nade as a Hey man, how's it going? Hey Frost Gamer, what's going on, dude? Sorry, Mr. Chad, if you've been in there for a minute. No, not really farm. I don't know, just playing. Just kind of zoning out playing. I was gonna stop and go check out the fireworks, but I think I can finish this before and then go. We got some places. I already, day one, I turned in all 20 of my engrams in one go. I had 7,500 manifolds when I went into the update. On Tuesday. No benzo. Like how it howls, dude. That's so cool. rapid hit. On to the next part. What up, Scapolini? How you doing, man? Thanks for the popular, dude. Happy Independence Day. As always, man. Appreciate you. Just chilling, man. You know. Destiny grind. Mine rot, you know. Same. The huge. The internet. I'm going to finish this. Hopefully finish this dungeon before 9. And then I'll go step outside for a little bit and watch some of the fireworks. From a distance, of course. Actually, I think I got this. Hey, nice, man. Congrats, dude. That was cool to see some family, bro. Hey, you know. Struggling in silence with a smile on my face. Not the best I can do. I'll let you know after August 1st. It may or may not be homeless. I'm doing everything I can right now. Yep, it is. It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have the health stuff. I don't think that's a lot. currently troubleshooting right now as it is. On the red and purple app right now. I got the partnership program on both, affiliate on both, on all three actually. I also like applied to like Costco. I've applied to like Costco, GameStop, admin gigs for some real estate. I might try to be an entry level transaction coordinator. That just seems like a lot. About to see how that goes. Basically, what that person does is all the legwork for the real estate agent. For real estate, making sales. You get paid per hour or per contract. If I don't, you're gonna see like McDonald's and Walmart in the background for only a couple hours out of the day. Hey man, you know what I mean? Like coming to you live from Walmart. And then Taco Bell or wherever. Gotta get the other. Yeah, and basically, I mean, but it's not necessarily a lot of work. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like people make it sound like it's a lot, but really what it is you got to keep, it's like, you got to make sure like the home inspection is in place. Like that's your job, you know, as the transaction coordinator, you're making sure that everything, paperwork is current, all signatures are signed, like they're responsible for, you know, so everybody is on the same page. I hear from people friends of mine that are in real estate, they're like, you know, usually they get paid by the hour. If you get into a company, you know, a real estate agency that entry level, they're Q3, and what happens is like they'll give you contracts to do so you can learn how to do it, get better at it. And then once you get better at, you know, they take a percentage, like let's say they give you $400 a contract and they'll take $100 and then you keep the $300 because you're doing all the labor, of course. Or they pay you a salary, or you know what I mean. You can do that too. Oh no! Dang it. Yeah, they're hard. The problem with those ones are that I've realized a lot of them are fake. Like fake, and what they're doing is they're trying to get your information by turning in that resume. So that's, you know what I mean. There's that. Oh, you dirty butt. But not all of them. I'm just saying. I've put in about 20 applications. The thing that's making it really hard is that because I've been doing independent contractor work for so long, that I'm either overqualified, way overqualified, or looking for somebody like, and I'm like, I'm teachable though. Like I can be teachable. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's because I'm Asian too. I don't know. I'm that kind of a town. Yeah. No, I know. And then also with everything that happened yesterday and today, right? That bill passed, so everyone's kind of like locking up. Microsoft just laid off, what, 9,000 people? It always seems to coincide when something like that happens, that companies like that are like big layoffs happen. I wonder if that's a precursor going to something. Actually not too bad. I got half. About half. Yeah, I'm trying though. You know what I mean? I'm trying. Not like not doing. Get it out there. Just went from, you know, having a 13-year relationship to not. It's kind of super crazy. And then on top of that, like rent went up and stuff like that. So just a combination of things happen all at once. So it's just like, and then it's a time frame, you know. Well, that's the hard part. One thing if I had like, you know, just caught me off guard. That's all. No, this is pretty much it. This is as balanced as I'm gonna get. Hemocrania continua is, from what the neurologist told me, is basically it's uncurable. It's not even, I mean, it's manageable, sort of, but for the most part, this already. Disability. So I might take a hit for that. But at least it's in. You know what I mean? Like at least it's in, I guess. I'm right there with you, man. The thing you're thinking about, I've done it. And it's not like the first time I've not been like this before. It's just, I knew going into, game 1 ready for W2, W at was definitely forfeiting the opportunity to I mean, 30 years wasn't bad. You know, it's a good 30-year run. I had a decent, nest egg going. During COVID, I was taking care of myself. Mutually taking care of myself. A lot more. Probably should during COVID. It's not like spending more, but it's like everything. Like I said, one of the factors where it's at today. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm talking away from the microphone. That's I have a habit. I have a habit of talking this way instead of talking into the mic. Here, I can fix it. Probably better. Right in front of my face. But I'll be all right, man. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to be. You know what I mean? There's no. This entropy got me. I forgot about that. You have like 10 seconds to be able to get that. Also, hopefully that's better now, right? It's the right side of my brain is where it happens the most. And what happens is it's just headaches that don't necessarily have any triggers, lights. You know, I am a little bit more sensitive to light than normal, but for the most part, I've been okay streaming, and I've been kind of powering through a lot of streams because this is kind of like my only source of income, which I'm cool with, you know. The sacrifice, right, as they say. I don't take any supplements other than what the doctor already prescribed to me, which is like indomethacin, my blood pressure medicine, and then my
The Nine have spoken. Their answer is complete. Then we learn nothing.
I wouldn't say that. Clearly,
like
the
cholesterol.
Nine
There's
pass
like a
no
cholesterol.
judgment on dark or light, and they love passing judgment. Trust. That means in their eyes, the two are the same.
Zavala will disagree.
They're good ones too. Oh, trust me, I have. Being diagnosed diabetic as well, type 2, diabetes. My A1C was a 6.8, which is pretty high. And then from this year alone, back at least let's say like December, November, That's when I started seeing the doc. She put me on like a regimen, nutritionist, nutritionist specialists. And for me, like if you've seen any of my food stuff, like my biggest issue was I would overeat. And I was overweight, like 260 pounds at 5'10", which was not good. And I was basically a walking heart attack. To give you an idea, what's up? Yo, what's up, Jacob? Ladies and gents, Jacob Ross in the house, man. Gotta go check him out if you like your tech news, how to clean your phone and work on stuff. Jacob is your man, dude. He's super, super cool. He's such a intelligent person and awesome to talk to, man. Thank you so much, dude. You don't have to give me the gifts, bro. Like, save that, man. Save that. Taco Tuesday, dude. Happy Independence Day to everybody. Much love to you, dude. Thank you. Dude, thank you so much, man, for the gifts. Do I have to do all the NPC stuff? Like, ooh, you're shocking me, bro. You're shocking me, bro. So to continue on that story really quick, we're just talking about my health stuff that happened over the, last 5 years. So I cut down my intake of food. And the reason why that was an issue is because as a kid growing up, I was a homeless kid growing up, man. Like I had nothing, ate food out of a trash can kind of thing. So mentally, when there's food in front of me, right, I eat. Like you eat all the food, people will feed you like, oh, this kid's hungry, man. And I just eat. So that stayed with me as an adult. So when I would go order, I could eat like 2 whole pizzas, like no problem, or a whole pizza by myself and then drink, soda, whatever. Like I would just, because my mental process, like just habitually, right. Or my habit was like, I need to eat this much food. So in case I get hungry for the rest of the week, you know what I mean? Like this was my only meal for the next 5 days or whatever. I don't know. So I corrected that. I started correcting it last year, like in December towards today, So now that I was able to cut that in like literally in half, if not like almost all the way down to like a decent sized meal. My stomach obviously was shrinking a little bit more because of it, which is a good thing. And then like sugar, my sugar intake, like actually being taught how to count sugar, calories, salt. Like my salt intake was like at 12,000 milligrams or whatever milligrams or milligrams, I think it was like a day. And I was like absolutely cut all of that out. I switched from sugar to like 0 sugar type stuff. So like when you see me with like, Kansas soda 0 sugar, these things are a godsend, dude, because of that soda addiction, or not. I don't want to say soda addiction, but the craving for soda, those like helped. And so long story short, my A1C was at a 6.8 and I got it all the way down to a 5.7, which is still in the range of being like a type 2 diabetes, but it's also like right in the area of like almost reversing it, as they say. I don't think reversing it is a thing, but it's just. And then on top of that, like I said, I was 260 pounds. I'm at 240 now. I dropped 20 pounds within the year, like from November, December of last year to now. And this was all results from like within the last month or two. Yeah. So at 5'10", like I feel good. Like I don't have my freaking crazy belly anymore. Like you know what I mean? So like, not that I had like a big belly. I just wasn't like, I'm not puffy in the face. Like you can look back at a lot of my older videos. If you see like my face is really puffy, it's like more kind of like shaping up a little bit. Thank you so much again, Jacob Ross. And ladies and gents, make sure you guys go see and go follow. Like, do me a favor, go follow Jacob Ross. Jacob, meet Scampolini Jacob. Really cool dude, and everybody in chat. I know there's not too much going on. It was kind of like a pop-up stream for today. But other than that, like it's, just a little bit of, that's what I've been through. So like it's the health part, I'm back to par, which is why I'm making the sacrifice to go and get work, because I have to. So, I'm not taking myself out of my independent contract stuff work. It's just, to be honest, like I spent 30 years in the live industry, music industry, festival industry. Like I can work and make events. I can do all this stuff. it's just the timing, you know, life, right? The timing of everything right now is not like, it's not going to be in favor of anything that I'm doing. So I have to like stop, readjust. Okay, so I have to do the process, go through the whole process of everything, and then hopefully something hits. I can start working, like, and then I'm good to go. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not begging for money or anything like that yet. You know, I mean, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I definitely don't want to lose this place. This place is pretty sweet for what it is, and especially with, you know, the ex-partner gone now. It's like now there's like more space and more things I can kind of do, and I kind of have a whole bunch of things worked out in my head as far as like, which is if hopefully you've seen more, like I'm kind of creating more of like the content. It's stuff, you know. Thank you again, Jacob. How are you, man? Talk to me. I don't know how you been. Just continue being awesome. I'm trying my best, man. Like, you know, it's there's a level, there's nothing wrong with being awesome. But like, there's just a lot of shit that happens too in between, you know, like, and then we gotta figure that out as people. And it's one of those situations. No, it wasn't necessarily like it was the perfect relationship, but it also wasn't the worst, and it also wasn't just something you would throw away. But at the end of the day, when you're both unhappy, you're just unhappy. You know what I mean? So I'm not the kind of person that's going to force somebody to stay and or beat them up emotionally or verbally. It's tough. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, what I did was I kind of like flipped the script for myself, and it was like, if I truly care about the person, obviously I want them to be happy and I want them to succeed and find happiness, because if they're not happy, then we always want to blame ourselves. Like, what did I do wrong? And sometimes you don't get those answers, right? Sometimes it's just like, I got to do better. And maybe my vision of what a relationship is not the correct way. And that's all I know, because that's how I grew up, right? So, and then there's movies, right? Then you take everything from movies, like, and then you just want to like give. And just like, it just, at the end of the day, when you're not happy and when both people aren't happy, and it could be a pretty solid relationship, it's just, that's it. You know, you're both unhappy. So you keep getting filtered. What are you doing? Like, what are you typing, bro? What are you putting in chat? No, I'm just kidding. No, I appreciate you, man. Like, it's TikTok, dude. TikTok is really like abrasive, man. I need to start streaming more soon. You're putting up content, man. You're putting up content. And again, thank you so much for the gifts, dude. I really do appreciate that, man. Super swell of you. And I always appreciate you when you take the time to come out and say what's up, because I know you're a busy dude, and it means a lot when you can come out. I try to come by and check out the page and like and leave a little comment and let you know that that I'm proud of you for doing the work that you do, man. So, yeah, TikTok. I don't know. I guess I'm probably on the TikTok shit list for whatever. Yeah. No, it's just oh, you know what? It's the fireworks, dude. Oh well. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna see the fireworks. Is that bad? Should I go see the fireworks? I should go see the fireworks, huh? I mean, I don't know. I don't really. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I am. I definitely am, dude. Like, that's a huge feat. In a decade, I've never been able to get under 260 pounds, maybe 255, let's say, right? And the first time in a decade, 10 years, dude, I'm at like 240. So that's like massive for me. The goal is to get to 200. I want a little bit of weight behind me in case I gotta, like, you know, shake and move. I'm a pretty fast person, like, as it is, from the martial arts and stuff that I did back in the day. I'm very fast. So I used to scare people when I would run at them. You know, a 260-pound person running at you at full speed. It's pretty intimidating, dude. I remember, dude. I remember just running, just like he's like, "Oh, come and get me!" And I just started booking like so fast, and they were like, "Oh, you're so fast!" Like they got like, "Oh, you're so fast." So, but it's I'm working on that. So the whole thing was obviously get health back and into order and everything else, and I've been doing that, and you know, you guys, all of you in streaming, like the chat, just having these kind of conversations and just talking with y'all, and you know, all of you coming in, supporting, and you know, gifts aren't necessary. Just coming in and saying hi and saying what's up is always a pleasure to be able to connect with you guys. That's been really helpful over the last, you know, 5 years, especially when COVID and everything happened. Like COVID really set the tone and messed a lot of things up. So we're just trying to bounce back from that, and that's probably where. And then with everything going on right now, like, you know, California is going super crazy. And the area that I'm in, like, they're everywhere, dude. You know, ICE is everywhere. And then, you know, having that nervousness of like, oh, wow, even though I'm born naturalized, I can be nabbed at any time and taken away. And there's already been some people that I know, like their family members and like their kids and stuff like that have been taken. And it's just been like, dude, no way, dude. Like, you don't really, you see it on the news, you see it in LA. It's like, oh, okay, it's happening. And then it starts happening in your own town. And like people that you actually know are talking about, and they're like, yeah, dude. And it's like, that's like, what the F, dude? So. Oh no, that was a time and era that I will leave there, like out of respect. I got it worked out, Scampolini. I got it worked out, man. You got to trust me. I'm doing all right. Like as far as like the health, it's actually like the improvement. Keep in mind, from December till this is July 4th, right? I've been able to drop, you know, 20 to 15 pounds, which may not be a lot, but from that time to here, and then dropping my my A1C down from 6.8 to 5.7, which is massive. Like it's a point, that's 1.1. That's pretty solid. Like, so, and I feel a lot better. It's just the external stuff, like the responsibility stuff. So, like I said, you know, everything happened. It's just, there's never the proper timing when shit hits the fan, right? So when things happen, it's always going to be either at your very worst or like, damn, dude, I wasn't ready for that. Like, you're not going to be ready for, you know, a relationship to end and then be like, oh, figure everything out. It's kind of like a mad dash scramble. So that's all it is. It's a little hectic. Hopefully something lands. And if it doesn't, then I'll either see you guys on August 1st or not. So we'll see. But I get you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. The words of encouragement. I know what you're trying. I know what you're getting out, and I know that TikTok's blocking, and I apologize for that. I don't have any control over TikTok and what they do. But with that being said, ladies and gents, I love your faces. I'm gonna go out and try to catch some of the fireworks. I got about 15 minutes left for it. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I survived this long, dude. The truth is, I'm not really scared at all. It's just stressful because I really do like this place, and it's actually the most affordable thing in the whole entire area. Like everything around me is like double what the rent is. So to be in this place that I'm in, it's very lucky. Like in a way, I can almost like, I don't want to like, you know, put it out there, but I could be like, I can actually move everything out, put it all in a storage, do streaming in a storage, and then like sublet it to people for like, and then make them and like, you know what I mean? Like, so like Reddit for double, that's what it is. And then people will pay it. And then, you know, because there are storage units that have internet and have electricity and they have like swamp coolers, but that I think the swamp cooler thing would mess with the electronics. I would have to ask Jacob on that. Do swamp coolers ruin? And thank you so much, Scampolini, dude, for everything, man. Like I can't thank you enough. But let me. I'm gonna probably like quit stream for a little bit. I'll probably be back like at 9:30 or 10. But if you got to crash out, you got to crash out. But I appreciate the conversations, man. Thank you, dude. I hope I don't. Thank you for being concerned. I do. Like, thank you, man. Like, thanks for being concerned. Thanks for giving a shit. I do appreciate that. I just, you know, we all want it. We all want things to happen a little bit faster, so we're safe. But, yeah, have a safe flight. Take care of yourself. Have fun with the family, and we'll see you when you get back, dude. If not, obviously you have your phone. You can always pop in whenever and say, "What's up, dude?" That's all we got, man. There's nothing left to do when you're at the bottom but to go up. So even if it's just a step up, right? All right, man. Take care. And ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the stream. My name is Ninjerky. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, ladies and gents, to just hang out, listen to the story, and get a base of where I'm at. As always, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday here on TikTok, Twitch, and on YouTube 5 days a week. Be sure to come out and check out the stream. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing, and make sure you're also hitting that notification to see when I go live next. And if you're not getting notified, do me a huge favor. Put a report over to whatever platform you're on. Go, hey, I'm not getting notified, and I have the notified checked. What is up with your platform? Ninjerky's a good dude. We need this guy. Shadow King, thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. Take care of yourselves. Happy Independence Day. Be safe out there. And at the end of the day, don't be a dick. And let's be better to each other. All right? I'm out. Hey, and there it is, ladies and gents. Take care and have a good night. Happy 4th. I'm going to go catch the fireworks. Bye.